Hi everyone, this presentation focuses on demonstrating our understanding on how the change in role of Māori women impacts the labour participation. It also tries to focus on how this change of role gives meaning to diversity within the New Zealand workforce. Hope you enjoy! Māori women roles in traditional view. The Māori culture has developed specific gender roles that are considered socially normal and are in practice by the Māori population as a day-to-day activity. The gender roles in Māori culture is evidently different from other native tribes around the world and can be considered as a ritual practice. Women roles are centralized in group affairs, including caring for their families and helping with general tasks for the family. Male population, on the other hand, were involved in disputes over land, hunting, and defending their belongings. Māori women in modern life. The rapidly increasing Māori population and subsequent subdivision of Māori land meant that farmers were unable to support large families. Some populations obtained local or seasonal employment as it became available to them, and relatively few left home to take up permanent positions. As more rural townships could not provide sufficient employment for all young people leaving school, more and more have had to go to larger centres for both training and work, and have then become efficient teachers, nurses, tool operators, factory workers, tram conductors, office workers, and institutional domestic workers.
There has been very significant changes of women moving into paid employment in the family and society sector in past decades due to the economic and social reason. In New Zealand, the changes were initiated by social and political movements such as in 1893, when the Parliament decision was to allow women to vote. Women and men had been socialised to see their roles differently. Men were the breadwinners and women worked at home. However, when the Great Depression hit, men often became depressed and saw themselves as failures. Women, on the other hand, saw their roles increase and worked diligently to make ends meet. Helen Clark was a great role model and inspiration for women, as she believes that having a critical mass of women in leadership and decision-making positions is positive for human development in all countries, whether developed or developing, and whether countries are living in peace, recovering from conflict, or in the process of a democratic transition. The labour force participation rate has increased from 63.8% to 68.2% over the 20 years from 1989 to 2009. Over the past 20 years, the LFPR has risen for Europeans from 64% to 70%, and for Maori from 59% to 67%.